get $100,000 in attorney fees. You go into your hiding, and there's no way to find that money anyway. I know, I tried. And then they try and collect, and you go away. What is Shulie going to do?
I don't know. That's why.
Do you want to hear Bob's answer?
What?
I'm serious. This is what he said. Be careful. Shulie can go back to doing comedy. Back to doing
You gotta be kidding me, Vince.
I swear to God, he said that.
Out a shoebox. He's gonna go in. It's too late. It's over.
When was it beginning?
I know. I mean,
And he said it with a straight face, like, Bob, what are you talking about? Back to doing comedy?
he never made money doing comedy.
No, never. He did exactly what you did. You used Stern's name and you put together a show and make that money.
I still make money doing comedy. And
No, I'm just saying, the big money was there. There's nothing wrong with that. Like Miss Judy's like, oh, why would anyone hired? It wasn't you, but anyone. I'm just like, the comedy business is about how many tickets you can sell, not how great you are as a performer. That's just the way it is.
Yes.
So when you had the Stern name behind you, same with Shulie, you were selling crazy amounts of tickets.
Yeah, but the difference is he had to add High Pitch Eric and Ronnie the limo driver. I added people nobody knew. It's like, I'm not saying nobody knew Nick DiPaolo or, I mean, people might have known them, but it wasn't like they were big Stern presence. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's no slight to Nick or Jim or Modi or any of them. They just weren't known to Stern people.
Sure.
At least not like High Pitch Eric would be or Beetlejuice would be. That's all I'm saying. But I didn't. So I was the draw at, like at my shows. Whereas when Shitway had a show, Beetlejuice was the draw.
Absolutely.
Or it was Ronnie who was the draw. It wasn't shit. It was never Shitway. I mean, Vince, I'm being totally honest. And you really think people were like, I can't wait to see the Shitway?
No way. No one's ever said that ever. Ever.
No. So, therein lies the difference, but that's too funny. And you're right. Like, what are they going to do? Seriously.
Like, what are you going to do? Because you can technically appeal. And if you knock John out with that or this, then what are you going to do? Because I don't even know why you stopped issuing your strikes if that's your right to do. I never said you should do it, but to me, that's a nice way to gain some leverage because you have every right to make your DMCA strikes, and YouTube has to comply.
I know. I might go back to it.
I feel like they're getting the upper hand on some level. Again, you have to get your own. Follow whatever your attorneys do. Don't listen to whatever I say.
Well, it had nothing to do with my attorneys. This is just something that Ava was like, you should, was like saying I should stop striking because it gives me a bad, because I've had a lot of W's and maybe it's better to not strike. But now, if that, now I don't know, because I'm really getting sick of people fucking abusing my copyright.
Sure. I mean, again, if it was your bike or your TV that they were taking and just utilizing it without your permission, it would be a different story. And everyone out there would be the same way if they had your capability, meaning if they had a value to their videos. No one cares about anyone's video except for yours in this world, meaning it is valuable to you.
And I could send you, I don't know if you saw YouTube's, what they ruled on in January. I mean, you're not even allowed to illegally download anything.
Yeah, that's sort of not even a huge issue for you because you have your work there. No matter what, YouTube will never give a shit about any of us with regard to the DMCA. They just won't. They have to take it down. Otherwise, they are not complying with it, and they could be sued for anything anyone says up here.
Well, it's also it's according to federal law, Vince. If I make my video private, it's considered copyrighted.
That's not the issue. Generally, if you even publish it, probably it's a copyright thing. However, the DMCA gives YouTube the biggest advantage ever. We can go on here, John, and make all the defamatory statements we want. We can post things that are threatening anything. They're not liable so long as whomever makes a request to take it down, they honor it. That's all they have to do. So they will never give a shit about us taking things down. They want to protect their legal immunity from being sued.
Yeah,
And you're right. It's nothing to do with right of publicity. It's totally separate. Right of publicity is a state claim. This is a federal law that they need to comply with. And if you do that to all their shows, like, yeah, Shulie could get it back up, but I think they lose on any gifted memberships. Like, it's not fun to have, and then they could potentially be struck off of YouTube.
no, and I'm starting to get irritated again because it's just nonstop.
Well, if this Danny's guy's going to bust your balls with all these legal documents and making you go up to Rochester, maybe you have to fight fire with fire.
No, I'm just trying to protect my copyright.
Yeah, two separate things.
Yeah, they are, and I am, me, Vince. I mean, I'm getting, I'm slowly starting, my blood's starting to boil because they keep on doing it. Get a new fucking idea, and because I just lost some Patreon members because they're like, why even become a member here? I could just watch it on Shitway's show.
Yep.
Or
and anywhere else.
The bottom line. So yeah. So
now, if there was an agreement where they license your work for 20% of whatever fees they make, that would probably be something that you would entertain.
But they don't.
I know, but it's not going to last long. I'm just saying, like, if you dopes can get together, and even when you're at this thing,
call me a dope.
I know, not you. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you give Danny, look, Danny wants a picture with you. You sign an autograph, take a picture with the guy, and then talk to him about licensing this so you don't have to even go further anymore.
Well, yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
Your attorneys need to, don't follow my legal advice, is just what I'm saying generally.
All right, well, listen, I'll give you a buzz either today or tomorrow just to talk about different shit. It's not about this particular.
Don't worry about it. But you have to unblock me. I've been trying the contact.
Yeah, plus we got to talk about going up there. And Vince, if you want to help me, call Comedy at the Carlson and just book me.
Okay.
I would draw.
Yeah, should we do it? Might as well do it that Wednesday. Should we do it that Wednesday? Because this is going to be an early conference. We can get out of there. If we go there Tuesday, we can maybe do it Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night would be good too.
And then the whole party can move to the conference room with Vince the judge.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But isn't it funny? These idiots are like, everybody can pack the courtroom. It's in the judge's chambers.
Well, we don't know that for sure. I mean, this is so informal. Generally, again, follow your own attorney's advice, but this should be informal. I think the judge wants to just make sure everyone's represented, probably. Yeah. And that Danny can get his picture with you and his autograph. I'm telling you, John, he hangs around that studio every single time I've been there.
I'll run with him. I told him.
Yeah, who gives Anna like
Yidos?
Exactly.
And it's not just because I think he's Greek. I love Yidos.
Yeah, who cares? I mean, I don't even know if he's Greek now. You said it may be what?
Ecuadorian.
Yeah. Who's dinging him?
It says Chambers in the document, Vince.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he's going to have it there. He could have it wherever he wants to have it.
Think he wants a packed courthouse to be there?
Bob and I said the last case they had was Shulie's co-founder and pedophile probably up there. What else is going on in Rochester besides Shulie Network's pedophile case and then this?
I know everything has something to do with the shitware.
Exactly. Fucking Vince the judge, man. I can't believe it's fucking Vinny.
I know, that is funny. That I didn't know that. All right, Vince, listen.
All right, buddy.
I will see you later, man.
All right.
All right, thanks for
Unblock me.
All right.